And this is my final project for BE 301, and I chose to do a video over rent-seeking behavior in the workplace. So what is rent-seeking behavior? It is when someone uses potentially unethical means to obtain a goal, usually money. And this is just for in a workplace. And it's used to get a raise or promotion in your business. And oh goodness. Hi, my name is Deidre Nelson, and this is my final project for BE 301, and I chose to do a video project over rent-seeking behavior in the workplace. So what is rent-seeking behavior? It is when someone uses potentially unethical means to obtain a goal, usually money. And in a business, this could be used to get a raise or a promotion, or to get time off of work to go on vacation, or just for personal reasons. And this is my experience with rent seeking. And this is at a local bank in my hometown, which I worked at in high school. So who was rent seeking? Well, most of my coworkers were. They would be very, very nice to the branch manager. And it wasn't just having positive relationships in the workplace. It was things like bringing her coffee, buying lunch for the whole branch, and this was a very small branch. So on average, there would be maybe 5 people working at the bank on average. And so it wasn't a lot of people to buy lunch for, but it was still just odd that so many people were buying food so often just to be liked by the manager. And I mean, they would bring her flowers, they would clean the window in front of her desk so that she had a better view. And no, everyone avoided conflict with her. Everyone wanted to generally just be her best friend. And so they could get things like promotions, raises, more vacation days. And this was a bit odd because the branch manager encouraged it. She loved it. And as I said, there were about 5 people working at the bank, and there were 3 other general managers who were getting raises for this position, who did not need to be managers. With less than 10 people working at this branch, 4 entire managers was entirely too much. And this was daily. Everyone was always constantly doing just little nice things to try to keep the branch manager on their good side. And I have a few solutions for how I would solve this if I were a contractor hired to fix up these problems. How would I resolve the situation if I could, coming back with more knowledge of how a professional business should be run? And I would definitely disincentivize rent seeking. This behavior needs to be stopped. And it's not a bureaucratic issue. Everyone got their work done, but there wasn't enough extra performance for so many people to need raises and promotions. So I'd remove the issue. I'd fire the branch manager. She's hiring too many extra, well, she's not hiring extra people, but she's giving too many raises to people within the bank and promoting them to new positions that should not have existed. And she's also underqualified. She'd never worked in a bank before and immediately was hired as the branch manager. And I'd also remove the manager title from most of the people who had them in the branch. Maybe 1 general manager would be a good idea in case the branch manager couldn't work that day, but 3 is far too many. I would track the progress. I'm unsure if the bank generates monthly employee analysis reports, but if they don't, I would start. They definitely do not utilize them because all raises and promotions are based on who the manager thinks should get them, which one of her friends should get the promotion. And I think that should definitely stop. I would have other branches handle the hiring process to ensure that rent seeking would stop. And so there would be no point in rent seeking to the branch manager if other branches looked at the analysis reports and rewarded with raises and promotions to people who were performing the best at the branch.